Beneath the relentless sun, a parched road stretches towards the horizon, the air thick with dust. A group of young men walk along the path, their laughter echoing boisterously through the otherwise silent landscape. A solitary figure appears in the distance, an enigma amidst the desolation, drawing closer with each step. As Elisha nears, mocking snickers ripple through the group, their jeering fingers stabbing at the air. The air crackles with anticipation as the gap between the lone prophet and his tormentors narrows, their derision a palpable force. On a desolate road near Bethel, a menacing group of young men closes in on Elisha, their faces twisted with scorn, their taunts echo with cruel intent, each word designed to wound and humiliate. Elisha struggles to maintain his composure, the jeers crashing around him like a relentless storm. Their mocking voices rise in unison, a chorus of malice. "Go up, you bald head! Go up, you bald head!" Dust swirls on the desolate road as Elisha abruptly stops. He pivots sharply, his cloak billowing around him. His severe gaze locks onto the young men, a spark of divine energy igniting in his eyes. His face is stern. Elisha's voice booms with righteous fury. "I curse you in the name of the Lord." The air crackles with unseen power, the very ground seeming to tremble beneath their feet. The curse hangs heavy in the air, a palpable force unleashed upon the road. Silence shatters as rustling leaves herald a looming threat. Branches snap under unseen weight, a prelude to terror. From the depths of the woods, two bears emerge. Their eyes lock on to the terrified young men, promising violence. The young men stand frozen in terror, faces pale with fear. The bears advance, their massive forms a symbol of impending doom. The serene woods of Bethel erupt into chaos as young men scream, their blind panic echoing through the trees. Massive bears crash through the undergrowth, their raw power a terrifying force of nature. Claws flash, blood sprays, and a shirt is torn, painting a gruesome tableau of survival. A young man's eyes widen in horror as he looks back, etched with terror and disbelief. Adrenaline courses through the veins of those lucky enough to escape, their faces masks of pure, unadulterated fear. The forest bears witness to the raw terror of man versus beast, a scene of primal struggle and desperate flight. Elisha presses onward, his face set, the echoes of violence fading behind him. The road stretches endlessly towards Bethel, each step resonating with purpose and resolve. The weight of his mission settles upon him as the sounds of the mauling disappear completely. He moves forward, leaving behind the horror, his journey towards Bethel now his sole focus. Elisha approaches Bethel, his figure radiating an aura of undeniable authority. The townspeople turn, their expressions a blend of reverence and apprehension as Elisha passes. A hush falls over Bethel, every eye drawn to the prophet as he moves through the streets. The weight of his presence settles upon the town, a palpable sense of the divine made manifest. In Bethel, Elisha's commanding presence immediately fills the room, drawing every eye to him. His voice, resonant and powerful, echoes through the space as he begins to teach. Each word is delivered with undeniable authority, capturing the unwavering attention of all. The people of Bethel listen intently, their faces etched with a mindfulness born of recent events. Their expressions reflect deep reverence, a quiet acknowledgement of the divine presence in their midst. A palpable sense of reverence permeates the air, binding them together in shared understanding. Under the vast sky, Elisha begins his trek from Bethel, his silhouette a symbol of resolve. Each step carries him farther, each stride echoing his devotion. The road stretches out before him, a path of unwavering faith towards Mount Carmel. The sun casts long shadows as Elisha continues his journey towards the distant mountain. With each breath, Elisha embraces the solitude, his spirit lifting towards the heavens. The road calls, and Elisha answers, his journey a testament to his unwavering faith. Elisha journeys along the path, his presence stirring anticipation in the quiet countryside. As he passes through small villages, Villagers emerge, their faces etched with hope and reverence. Simple offerings of food become tokens of deep respect and anticipation for his blessing. Elisha extends his hand, his blessing a silent promise of hope and renewal. The villagers watch with bated breath, their eyes reflecting a mix of faith and desperation. The path ahead beckons, carrying the weight of expectations and the promise of divine intervention. Mount Carmel looms in the distance, a beacon of spiritual promise under the vast sky. Elisha sets out towards this sacred mountain, his path guided by destiny. Each step carries him closer to the divine presence that awaits atop Mount Carmel. The journey ahead is fraught with challenges, yet his spirit remains unwavering. At the foot of Mount Carmel, Elisha's journey begins. His resolve hardens, each step a testament to his unwavering faith. The arduous climb tests his spirit, yet his determination remains unbroken. Driven by faith, he presses onward, undeterred by the mountain's challenge. Each upward step reinforces his unwavering commitment. High on Mount Carmel, Elisha stands as a solitary figure, head bowed in solemn prayer. His hands are clasped, a posture of deep reverence amid the stark beauty of the mountain. The wind becomes his ally, carrying his impassioned words across the rugged terrain. His voice rises, echoing through the mountains, a plea for guidance in the trials ahead. The intensity of his prayer vibrates through the air, seeking divine strength. His prayer is a beacon, cutting through the vast expanse, resonating with the ancient power of Carmel. Elisha ascends Mount Carmel, his silhouette stark against the radiant sky. From the summit, Elisha surveys the land, his heart heavy with sorrow yet buoyed by hope. His figure stands resolute, a beacon of faith against the vast expanse. The wind whispers tales of a nation's trials and a prophet's unwavering resolve. Atop Mount Carmel, Elisha turns his face to the heavens, his uplifted hands imploring the divine. The wind answers his devotion, spiraling around him in an ever-intensifying dance. His robes billow like sails, and his hair whips around his face. A powerful presence descends, transforming the air itself into a visible testament of faith. As the sun descends, Mount Carmel is bathed in the fiery glow of sunset, a spectacle of orange and gold. He stands alone, a stark figure against the radiant sky, embodying unwavering faith and divine authority. The air grows still, pregnant with unspoken power and the palpable presence of the divine. The landscape is cast in a golden light, enhancing the sense of solitude and anticipation. Elisha's silhouette emphasizes his isolation, a lone beacon of faith amidst the vast expanse. The sunset mirrors the intensity of his spiritual conviction, painting the scene with drama and awe.